Originally I thought that this was gonna be a video that I was gonna start off with a happy note, but after getting all of the news that we've gotten, you probably, by the time that you're seeing this, you guys have probably already known what's happened. But welcome back to the channel, guys. It is Psycho here, and today, or I guess, I don't know when I'm gonna post this because this might just go straight up right after I record it. But yeah, Kevin Durant has an Achilles injury, and after watching the interview with Bob Myers, it kind of broke my heart because I was a Lakers fan growing up as a kid. I still am. But obviously I've turned into much more of a basketball fan nowadays, and to see the emotion on that man's face and to hear him talk about Kevin Durant in the way that he did, it broke my heart because as a Lakers fan, we all know what happened to Kobe, and it's just horrible. So this video is not really going to be based around what happened in this game, but more or less the Kevin Durant Achilles injury, I guess. So like we just saw, or like I just said, Bob Myers did confirm that Kevin Durant does have an Achilles injury. We don't know if it's a tear, but there have been videos surfacing of when Kevin Durant took the dribble against the Ibaka that you see something in his right leg specifically sort of pop or move, like something tore. And the only thing that I could think of when that happened is, no, this is happening again to another player that this is probably one of the greatest players that I have ever seen play this game. From his days in Seattle to his days in Oklahoma City to where he is now in Golden State. Yes, the decision may have been a very controversial one, but it doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters at this point, because at the end of the day, he's a player, but he's more than just a player. He's more than just an athlete, as LeBron James always says. Yes, I know I'm repeating what I tweeted, which, by the way, I'll probably post the tweet of what I'm talking about if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But I just can't believe that this is happening. I feel like this gives the Warriors more of a reason to win this championship because they got to win it for him. At this point, they have to win it for him. I know that they were like gonna win this one so Boogie could get his ring, sort of. I mean, that might have been a joke, but with this happening, they have such a big reason to play and to win this championship. I know that it's the Raptors' first time probably getting a national championship since like the Blue Jays did it in the 90s or 80s or 90s, but still, I'm not a Golden State fan. I'm a Lakers fan, but as a Lakers fan, I don't really care where KD goes in free agency. At this point, I really don't care where he goes. I just want him to be healthy. That's all I care about. I just want him to not be injured, just to be an amazing player like he's always pretty much been. And last but not least, I guess the last thing that I really want to say is that to the country of Canada, I do realize that the Raptors fans in that arena don't represent you as a whole, but I think it was very disrespectful that you guys just cheered when Kevin Durant was injured. Like, I have never wished injury upon a player that frankly I really hated. Then again, I don't know if I really hate a lot of players. There are players that I dislike. I don't know if I would go as far as to say hate, but I have never cheered for when someone was injured. Like when Kawhi was injured last time that he faced the Warriors, with Zaza Pachulia. I was not like, oh yes, the Warriors get this. Or like when Paul Pierce faked his bathroom thing, whatever the heck that was. I don't really know. I don't really want to know if that was true or not, but because he got injured and I was like, oh yes, Paul Pierce. I was never like that. Just I know that Canada as a whole is not represented by all Toronto Raptor fans, or at least the Toronto Raptor fans who cheered for the injury to happen, but I just think that is one of the most disrespectful things that I've ever seen, and it really hurts even more. Like, it just stings even more that people wish upon an athlete, someone that a lot of people look up to be hurt like this. David Ortiz was recently shot in the Dominican Republic, and people, well, I didn't see anyone cheering, but if someone were to cheer for that, I just I would not be able to stand you. I'm not even a Red Sox fan. I'm an Angels fan. Shout out to the Angels, but I could not even. I would not cheer. If I was a Yankees fan, I would not even. It just disgusts me thinking about all those people who were cheering for him when he had that injury, because the man waited waited so long. He was out for so long, and there were a lot of people saying that, like, oh, maybe KD is just holding back or whatever, or they were just making so many jokes about why he wasn't playing. But after this, I don't know if he even should have played. I know that Bob Myers said that it was a collective effort, or that it was an agreement among multiple people, but at the same time, they did take the risk, and I will not blame Bob Myers. I will not blame the medical staff, but I don't know who to blame. It's just, I guess the only thing I could blame is just life in general, because a great human being just dealt with an injury, and it's really heartbreaking. But that is pretty much gonna be it for this video, guys. I don't really have much else to say. I didn't even really cover the game, just because I feel like this injury is just more important than the game. But I guess the one thing I will comment on is that, I said it before, but I want Golden State in 7 after this injury, because they have the biggest reason to win this ring now, because Kevin Durant went down. Kevin Durant gave his body for this team, and if they don't win a ring, I mean, it sucks, but this gives them one of the biggest reasons to win that ring. And if they do, then this will be probably one of the best out of all 4 of Steph Curry's rings. This one is probably going to be the most impactful, and hopefully he'll win Finals MVP. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys for Game 6 with hopefully a more positive video coming your way. Bye, guys.